This is a demo walkthrough of a prototype for the PyScript collective. Sorry about the microphones. I'm on the road. I don't have my normal setup. Taking a look at a deployed site, it's a website, all right? It's got pages, it's got an FAQ, it's got an about document, and it has a gallery of examples. And when you load the example, you see that PyDive was loaded and output the world. All good. But this is also a Python package. I could run this. If I had pipx, I could say pipx pyga if that, or I'll say psga, if this package was actually published on PyPI. It's not, so I could do poetry or Python run python-m psga. And either way, if I have this package installed in my local environment, it will run. For example, if I have this with a PSC, it will fire up. Oh, I need to say main. I'll fix that later. And I have a local web server that has all the same things that we just saw. I can click around, see pages, and I can get PyDive and PyScript working locally. Now, what's interesting about that, and I will go back and close this and run this inside my IDE from the app server. And it's running, and I'm going to go do this. I'm going to turn off the network. I'm going to see that I can click around, get all those same things, including running PyDive, because everything is being served locally. That's one of the things about this prototype is you can consume and run things locally. You can develop locally. You can do it as part of a Python package, and you can do it all offline. And it's fast, and it's reliable, and that's a good thing. Now, from a developer experience, there's more to it than that. I can run tests of this. For example, I'll go to my test of the Hello World example. And I have a shallow test up here. And it runs pretty fast because it's using the test client from Starlet to go get all the HTML and make some assertions, but it isn't doing the PyDive part because that requires a real browser engine. But if I wanted to see how fast all the fast tests are, they're pretty fast. Now, if I want to go do a browser test that actually looks at the rendering of PyDive and PyScript, then I need Playwright. I'll do a Playwright test. It's slower than that other test, but it's not crazy slow. And one of the things it's doing, it's not going out to the network. It's not even requiring an HTTP server. It's using a fake URL. And we have a route handler installed into Playwright that says whenever you're asking for something from the fake, we'll just go and get it directly from the file system. No web server involved. And that makes this a nice development and testing experience. Everything is fast. You can work offline. Everything is more reliable. And in this prototype, we also have some of the tools we all come to love and expect, like pre-commit. Check and see if all of my Flake 8 stuff is okay. MyPy, for those of us who like type hinting, even Knox, to make sure that when we deploy, all of my GitHub actions will run correctly. And yes, we do have GitHub actions for running the tests and making release notes and publishing to PyPI.